Hello you guys, welcome to Mo Talk About Medical Condition. Well, MW Mo, I say Mo Williams, whatever. Welcome to my medical, welcome to the channel about my medical condition. But yeah, welcome to Mo Talk About Medical Condition. I hate saying that. Anywho, 2 days ago was my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, mommy. What I'm gonna try to do is the topic about my mom, because today's her birthday. 2 days ago was her birthday. What I'm gonna try to do, and I'm gonna get my sister's aspect on it. I just wish I knew how to take like certain things like out of a picture. Like say if you have you have your table, and then like say you have let's say like a little that you have like a little crumb or something on your table. I wish I could take that out without actually ruining the table. You get what I'm saying? Or I could prop it. Then I could, well, not prop it, but crop it. Anyhow, that's how we are. Yeah, I forgot. I gotta crop it. Cause when I was trying to learn how to do my thumbnail, I'm trying to learn how to do more editing and more, how to do my thumbnail, so this way I can make more videos. Not saying it's my sister's fault, but I'm gonna say this: she busy with college, and I need her help with editing. That's what I'm saying with that. Not throwing my lovely sister under the bus like I did a few times. Good Lord, and here it is the 4th time. Good Lord. Smack me, no, I'm kidding. Anywho, that's a little side humor. Anywho, not saying that I think it's funny when people smack themselves and harm themselves and stuff. Cause I remember in my day program, I seen this lady do that. She was coloring with her crayon. Then she put the crayon down and just started like put her sister in the head like that. And I was like, like don't do that. You okay? Like, not all loud like I am to you guys, but I was more like, you okay? You okay? Don't do that, okay? I guess she didn't understand what I was saying, or she don't know how to talk to someone, because she didn't answer me or know how to do anything. Anywho, because when I saw her, like, whoa, she just, Anywho, but, so yeah, that wasn't funny to me at all. That's not. But anywho, that was what I did there was just inside humor. But yeah, what is it? But yeah, for my mom's birthday, we had the birthday. Like, I don't know if a lot of families do it, and really, like, I know for my oldest cousin, for his birthday, the one that passed away in 97, not 2016, 15, whatever. Anyway, but yeah, we did it for my mother. We told her happy birthday. Yeah. We told her. But yeah, that was after we sang happy birthday and stuff. So, yeah. Like my mom, like the cake and ice cream and stuff, my mother started doing that except for when my 3 youngest son was born. Cause the one time she was singing happy birthday to me and my brother, that's the second born. My brother was the second born time. The only time she really did it is like if she decided to buy a cake for this particular year, or my father bought a cake, which she barely did that because, he wasn't really around as much, and we sung happy birthday. Being a young man that I was at that time, that was considered a party to me. Even my mother said, you gonna invite people just to come on for cake and ice cream and just sing your birthday. That was a party to me, Cause I didn't know him. Because the most party I could say I ever remember I had. Because I had something when I was 18, but it was more or less like a get together. But when I had a party at 30, at 8 years old, I remember I had fun at that party. It was good. I liked that. It was good. Everybody came out, it was fun. You know? So, yeah. Anywho, but back to my mom's birthday. Until my young cousin was born, then she started doing it. Of course, she did it for my brother. Excuse me. When she turned one, I said she. When he turned one, then I know she probably did it for me when I turned one. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. But after my youngest brother turned one, she started doing it every year. So, which is a good thing, to have. And even like now when she passed away and whatnot, we still doing it. And, we would still do it for her. Because, she made a lot of mistakes and a lot of those mistakes, had hurt me. But a lot of times, she was good too. Just when she came to and it came to her discipline, she needed a better way of doing it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah. Because obviously, I am her first, but I get it. It's like if you're the first child, your mother and father, or your mother and my kids, my mother and my kids, makes a lot of mistakes. I would say my father too, but he's still making those mistakes. Even with my brother being born, he still made those mistakes. Whatever. Anywho, but yeah, we still celebrate cake. We still celebrate with the cake and ice cream and everything. And even for her, like I said yesterday, we released balloons and we released balloons in the air and stuff like that. And it was like happy birthday. But like I said, what I'm gonna do is try to put a picture of the cake and stuff with the cake, picture of a cake and her what you call it, and her picture, so this way you guys can see. Cause like I said, even for her, she did it for herself. Like I think she did it more or less for us. So we got a cake and ice cream because she didn't want to be like those type of people like, well, it's my birthday, somebody I better buy the cake and ice cream. Because even that time she bought it for herself. The only time I remember she didn't buy her for herself because she couldn't. We was homeless and my mother was like, I bet she was like, we did not celebrate my birthday this year. And we didn't, unfortunately. But we were going through some rough times. And my youngest brother was talking about where my youngest brother was talking about, it's my birthday, we're gonna have cake and ice cream. And my mother was like, seriously, we have cake and ice cream for my birthday. And my mother thought we was gonna be celebrating his birthday in the van. But surprisingly, God has blessed us, and somebody has blessed us in our family or something, and gave us some money so we can have a place to stay, at least for my brother's birthday, so we can celebrate my brother's birthday. And I remember just before my birthday, we was about to be homeless again. No, on my birthday too, we were about to be homeless again. And we were about to sleep in the van. But somebody blessed us at the hotel and gave my mother a hotel voucher and stuff. So, and yeah, she made mistakes with parenting, but guess what? It was, times when a lot of times, when we ate, she didn't eat because she wanted to make sure we ate. And that's what good parents did. Because, she didn't want to go to no food bank or whatever, because, she had that stigma oh, you're poor or whatever, or like better yet, oh, you poor, you know, people treating like you, like, I don't know what's that, but yeah, like it's always it's just a bad stigma, like she don't want people to think that she poor and stuff, and it's a bad thing, because people, especially nowadays, are struggling. But and that's the type of person she was. You know, she gave to us first before she gave them. She even talked about the time when she went hungry because my grandmother was, I think, we lived with my grandmother. No, because my grandmother was living with us, and she because she bought the food, my grandma told her, oh, you're not getting none of this food unless you pay for it. But she made sure she paid for mine, and she just sat there and drank water. So that's how that goes. Yeah, she, like I said, you may look at her being a messed up parent or whatever, but she, whenever, because whenever she, didn't have food and stuff, she made sure we ate them, and even that meant she had to be hungry. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, talk to you guys, and I will see you next time. Please like and subscribe. I always forget to say that, but please like and subscribe, so this way the algorithm can see that there's people out there that's watching my videos. And one thing I always say, too, I don't know if I'm going to get paid doing this. It's just paid doing it because I want to put, some things out there so this way people don't feel alone. So, yeah. So, if I do get paid, that'll be a big blessing to me. If I don't get paid, then it is what it is. So, yeah. Thank you guys, and enjoy this day. It's supposed to be, it's 80 degrees out here today. Supposedly because the fan in my window. Sorry if you hear that, but with the fan in my window, it seems like it's cold air blowing in right now. But anywho, yeah, enjoy this day, and this nice warm day. If you're having a nice warm day, if you're having a bitter cold day, enjoy this day, okay? Because at least you're allowed to have this cold, brittle day, this rainy day, whatever, Just be gracious of the days that God has given you, or the days that God has given you. Just be grateful of it. Oh, happy Easter to all you guys, too. Because tomorrow is Easter. Tomorrow's Easter. So you're happy. Well, better yet, happy Resurrection Day. That's what it's technically called. Not to prolong the video here, but yeah, that's cool. What does the King James Bible say about that resurrection? Turn on voiceover.
Voiceover is already turned off. The King James Bible, particularly the New Testament, strongly affirms the resurrection, both of Jesus and of believers. Highlight, it emphasizes that the resurrection of Jesus is a central truth of Christianity and the basis for believers' hope of a future resurrection. Show more, button. View related key passages and themes about the resurrection in the KJV. Jesus said unto her, I am the resurrection, and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live, and whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die.
Turn off voiceover. I just
Just
want
to confirm.
turn off voiceover. Turn off voiceover. God.
Okay. I turned voice.
No, sorry, you guys. But but yeah, I just wanted to read you a little bit about that because I'm quite sure you're gonna learn a lot more about it if you go to church tomorrow. But yeah, I appreciate God and I appreciate all what He has done for me. And enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your Easter Saturday. While I go get ready for the dance competition that I'm a part of, which is Dancing for the Blind, where we build the bridge between the blind and the sighted world. Because a lot of people that don't have quote unquote disabilities like I do, you know, they they still don't think a lot about us. So yeah. So that's why we do it to kind of show, like, hey, just because we this or that, because we have to, well, not we are, but we have this or that, doesn't mean we can't do it. Talk to you guys and have the rest of you, enjoy the rest of this Easter fabulous Saturday. Happy Easter. Happy Resurrection. Happy Easter, whatever way you want to put it.